Okay, so today's piece is Gnomic Variations by George Crumb. And this piece, there was a program note by the pianist who premiered it on December 12th, 1982, Jeffrey Jacob. And he writes about the form of it and how it's broken up into these variations, but it's also in a four-part form. And he kind of describes like specific moments in the piece. It reads very much like Crumb's own program notes. Um, and here he says a gnome symbolizes the maxim or aphorism, the pithy statement that in a few words encompasses a large idea. So looking up the etymology of gnome, there is actually an old Greek meaning, which is thought, opinion, related to gignoskine, to know. So it's not about garden gnomes, obviously. It's a little bit more abstract than that. Also, this piece does a lot of stuff inside the piano, apparently. So it's like a really big essay in, um, forget the style that Crumb calls it, but I'll put a title here. Yeah, it's very, very much like playing inside the piano without any sort of preparation, getting all these sounds out of it. And each variation ends with a uh, end bar line, and it's attacca into the next. So they're kind of like complete little things. So yeah, a link to the recording for this is in the video description. I'll let you know what I think. I'm just gonna have a listen here. Not even sure how long the whole thing is, but it is a pretty big score, so okay, so this was a really cool experience, probably one of the most George Crumb sounding things I've heard in a long time. It makes me think about how many of Crumb's like solo and chamber works are just variation form type things, notated on landscape paper like this. Uh, but this is a very clear theme and variations. I think that's one of the more intriguing things about it is you can hear the theme the whole time and it's very clear. Um, so it's a little bit more accessible than a lot of Crumb stuff. Some of the sounds that really stuck out to me was the first really interesting one was here in Variation 5, where the pianist has to scrape the strings at a harmonic while playing normally with the other hand. And then Variation 6 has a lot of cool stuff too, immediately thereafter. So the ending of the first section is really strong. I also really liked this unison tremolo thing that starts the third section, Variation 13. It's really, really cool and also kind of a no-brainer if you're trying to go through all these different sound effects. I've just never seen it done in a piece before, but it's like super effective. Um, yeah, obviously all this stuff takes a lot of extra preparation on the performer's part, but this could be a whole performance practice in and of itself, I think. Um, yeah, don't know why I don't never heard of this piece, wasn't introduced to it in any of my degrees. I think it's like totally accessible and a great example of Crumb's music. So if you are teaching some 20th century music course or American music course, I would really recommend just throwing this into the listening list. Uh, okay, so next on the docket is a Lou Harrison piece. This might even be my only score by Lou Harrison. Um, Here's hoping there's a recording somewhere online.